aka Clarence Hampton III. The section coaches and pros, the X's and O's. This is the best what we do, what we know. So let's go. Moving on to the next one. Like, share, subscribe. Because we got Clemson up. And Clemson, there's a lot of people that like what Dabo is doing. A lot of people like what Dabo's doing. Some people, hey, look, everybody got a dog. There's a dog. Everybody dog has his day. Every dog has his day. Nobody's perfect over here. Nobody said to be. You know what I mean? Nobody said to be. But I will tell you this. It's about to go down when it comes down to these Tigers this year. I think Dabo he plugged his guys in where he needed to plug in. They're losing Phil Moffitt for the draft, right? So what did they go do, right? There's a true freshman who's just supposed to be like that. Gideon Davidson's just supposed to be like that. 5'11", 185 pounds, coming from Liberty Christian Academy, from Lynchburg, Virginia. Supposed to be like that, bro. Just supposed to be like that. Now, and they do got Keith Adams, you know what I mean? 5'9", 215 pounds, had 30 attempts, 122 yards, and a touchdown. They do got that kind of veteran, but look, it's just up for grabs. He's supposed to be like that. Like, I mean, like let that freshman is just supposed to be like that. So we don't know, you know what I mean? Like everybody else on the roster at running back for him is like Dabo's like, hey, it's there. And then the tight end, they lose Jake Brennerstool. He'll probably be a tight end that may be drafted in the earlier rounds of the draft. And they lost a left guard. But other than that, I mean, he got some true freshmen on that team that's supposed to be like that. They even got Braden Jacobs as a tackle, true freshman tackle. And from Milton, Georgia, 6'7", 320 pounds. He might see the field, bro. He might get some playing time. I don't know. I'm just letting y'all know. We really don't know, but we will see what's going on. Okay. We will see what's going on with that. Now, they pretty much got a lot of the Cave Club. They coming back with a vengeance. They did get a transfer in at wide receiver, Tristan Smith. He came and he transferred from Southeast Missouri State, 6'5", big receiver too, 6'5", 205 pounds. But we don't know if he'll start on there. They got Antonio Williams, Brian Wesco Jr., TJ Moore. They're all coming back. These guys are all coming back. You know what I mean? And they were on it, whether they were on the roster or not. He's retained a lot of his guys, and you know that's how Dabo likes to roll. So if he's going to get somebody out of the transfer portal, they're probably going to be good, right? They're probably going to be really good. Now he had to replace their linebacker Barnett Carter. He had to replace him. RJ Mickens, the safety, they had to replace him, and they had to replace the defensive tackle, Peyton Page, right? So, but for the most part, these guys were already on the team. So a lot of these guys are coming back. Like he got 2 transfers in on the entire defense. That's just how Dabo roll. And that's an end that's supposed to be. He might be like that. Will Hite from Purdue. You know what I'm saying? Defensive end was like, he was all right. He was okay, man. He was okay. 37 solo tackles, 5 sacks. All of last year, played at Purdue. You know what I'm saying? Indiana kid. Like now he's going on there with Dabo to get right. A middle linebacker, Jeremiah Alexander, coming from Alabama, 2 solo tackles. He's a junior, 6'2", 250 pounds. That's the kind of, you know what I mean? Like, and man, I think, and last season I didn't get y'all they last season record, so excuse me, I gotta try to look up this information. They were 10. No, they were 10-3 and 7-1 in a conference. They were 10-3 overall and 7-3 in a conference, 7-1 in a conference, with the model of being, I'm not really going to go into the transfer portal too much. That does not mean that it may be over for him, but that is what it is, right? And now, he went into it. They got a couple of players, and I think they did really well with he went in the transfer portal and got, right. But let's see what this their schedule starting off for next season for Clemson. Starting off the first after their spring game, and I don't think a lot of people's playing those, so I won't even mention those, right? Starting off the season, August 30th, LSU at home right away. Let's get it. Let's go. Taking on number 8 LSU out the gate. Let's measure and see where we at right now. Then they got Troy at home. And then they go on the road, September 13th, Georgia Tech. They go to Georgia Tech. September 20th, at home, Syracuse Orange. Fran Brown's team is going to be ready to play. Believe it or not, they're going to be ready to play. September 27th, they have a bye week. Starting off the month of October 4th, they on the road, North Carolina. They go see them. October 11th at Boston College. October 18th, SMU. October 25th, bye week. Starting off November the 1st at home against Duke. November 8th at home versus Florida State. November 14th on the road, Louisville. November 22nd at home, Furman College. November 22nd, they finish November 29th. Excuse me. They got Furman November 22nd. November 29th, finish off the season, last game of the regular season. On the road, South Carolina, rivalry game, huge. Huge. It's going to be huge. So they got the SEC twice. They got LSU and they got South Carolina. So respect to Clemson. Clemson's huge. In the ACC, it's going down. What do y'all think Clemson's record is going to be this year? Do you think they're a repeat of what they did this year or not? Let me know down in the comments.